Hello everyone, welcome to the next thing, the finale of Season 8 of Pokemon Shadows. My headphones are on a bit loud, but this is the finale of Season 8 of Pokemon Shadows. I decided to do the Delta episode for this season. However, I wanted it to be... No, wait. Sorry, my mind is a bit all over the place because I want to get this done as fast as possible. However... I wanted to include some stuff from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and I think I have found a pretty clever way to do it by incorporating 3 games in total. Those games are Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Omega Ruby, and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. And that will be this video. Also, when I'm done and we actually get into the video, it will all be post-commentary, because everything I have recorded. Except for this intro bit. I wanted this intro bit to not be pre-recorded, because, you know... I don't know how long I'm gonna talk for because I go all over the place, so I couldn't really do that. But, anyway, no, that doesn't really matter. But, I want to do the Primal stuff in Pokemon Shadows. And like I said, I think I found a pretty clever way to do it. And, by the way, to anyone wondering, no, the post-commentary is exclusive to this video. After this, once we get into the actual Delta episode, which this video is not gonna do. For anyone who's wondering, this video is going to cover the May battle at the Route 102. I think it was Route 102. But the May battle, you got the Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre stuff. And then the ending bit that is a prequel to, you know, like... You know, when you beat Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you have that little bit at the end where it's like, oh, hey, Mom and Dad are talking about going on a trip, but, you know, Dad can't go because he's got to work at the gym, that kind of stuff. That stuff, all of that will be included in this one video, and after that, we will be going straight into the Delta episode normally. Also, editing this has been hell, and what I mean with this, I mean Pokemon Y, because I spent 2 weeks making that thing, by the way. 2 weeks of nothing but recording. Week 1, I beat Pokemon Y. Week 2 was nothing but editing and mainly exporting, actually. If I really think about it, it was nothing but exporting. Because exporting took so long. So long. But that is over now. I will have to do it again for, you know, all Lola stuff and this as well. But let's just get into it, shall we? Let's just get started with the first episode called Primal Prequel. And we are now in post-commentary. Alright, my yapping is done. Here we go. May invited me over to, here we are in Route 103 again. Wow, it's so nostalgic, you know? I'll talk later. Oh, remember that pond? This is where we first battled, isn't it? Yes, it is, May. I hate the fact that this section has no sound, but... I mean, it does kind of have some ambiance. Shadow, could you do something for me? Anything for you, May? We grew up together. Don't worry about it. What is it? Come on, let's battle one more time. Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't. I don't really think you want to do that. I want to know what you saw on your journey, how you felt, and what you experienced out there. Yeah. I want to understand everything about you and your Pokemon, Shadow. Alright. And then... I want you to understand everything about me and mine. Okay, sure. I need to get into this battle so that I can actually talk. I'm kind of lost here. There we go! Alright, here we go. Okay, so I got home from Carlos, and then in the night, or in the evening, I guess, May asked me to go with her, so I grabbed the team. Gigalette, stand by for battle! But I grabbed the team, and I went with her to Route 103. And that's how I thought starting this would work. So let's see how this goes. I'm not in control of this at all. This is just post-commentary, and I hate it with a passion. I don't like recording post-commentary because, I don't know. I feel like there's a need to speak more than I normally do. I actually got complained about that during GTA, where it's like, this guy just doesn't stop yapping. It's like, no, especially not in post-commentary. Have you ever met someone with ADHD? But, yeah. Anyway, I've edited this whole thing together. Down there you can see the team that I've chosen. I've chosen the Universe Pokemon Gigalith, the Johto Pokemon Scizor. By the way, May in this game has 5 Pokemon. To me, she's got 6. Greninja, stand by for battle! But she has 6 Pokemon. Her 6th Pokemon is an Aromatisse. And that is the one that I don't have. Ah, Satoshi Koga. I can actually watch now with you guys as the team evolves and shit like that. I have never done this. Also, I saw the screen switch be not too elegant between the post-recording stuff and the live recording intro that I had. There was like a little bit of a problem there. Sadly enough, I did record those two things separately and edit them separately, kind of. Anyway, Scissor, stand by for battle! I was thinking about sending in Gengar because the other one goes up against Aromatisse. Good old Gigalith. Oh, by the way, also, bonding with Greninja happened. But anyway, good old Gigalith. This is why I wanted to send in Gengar, because I had planned for Gengar to quote-unquote go up against Aromatisse. Don't ask me why I gave her Aromatisse. The first Pokemon that popped up, I was like, oh, well, I'll do a fairy type. Anyway, since I returned, you were wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. Infernape, stand by for battle! The monkey. I thought it would be fun to have a team based on, like, every single region. So, a Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Pokemon, because the fact that we got 6 of them. Oh, man. I also hate explaining stuff. Are you kidding me? How did this happen again? There are 2 ways to get paralyzed through abilities, and I got both of them. I would have been happy if that was poison or something like that. Why did it have to be? Alright, there we go. Infernape returns. Sceptile, stand by for battle. By the way, Looker gave me the Mega Stone for Sceptile at the end of Kalos. I don't remember if I said that in the last video, but before Looker left, he gave me the Mega Stone, the Sceptile Light. So, here we go, boys. Beyond Evolution, Mega Evolve! Mega Sceptile. Also, this is the introduction of May Swampert officially on screen. She's had a Swampert since, during my Sinnoh journey, her Marsh Stomp evolved into Swampert. Because in case you don't know, I did Pokemon Sapphire for this series. Which means that, very simply, by the way, wonderful job, Sceptile. But anyway, that means she never got Swampert in Pokemon Sapphire. And we're done. But she never got Swampert. Now she did. And apparently she also has a Mega Bracelet. That's cool. Here we go. I must read fast again. Thanks, Shadow. You really are strong. There you go. You really are strong. That's all I'll do. Meeting so many different people. And encountering so many Pokemon. It's just really... It's been really, really fun. By the way, this video is going to be about 25 minutes long. Shadow, look at that! What is it? Oh, it's a meteor shower that I cannot fully show. Right. Oh, that scene, I included that because there's now an energy beam coming from Sootopolis City that causes primal reversion. And I was contacted by the people from the Weather Institute at the Weather Institute in order to help with the primal reversion stuff. So they borrowed the blue and red orbs from the people at Mount Pyre, and then made a suit as well in order to withstand like Kyogre and Groudon. So who are we gonna go first for? There you go, that's basically the prequel that I got for you guys. Man, this is so difficult to do, but I'm doing my best. There we go. I track weather patterns all over the area. It seems heavy rainfall has been detected in Route 127. So it's time to grab the stuff, the suit, and the orb, and let's head over there. Time to head over to Route 127 and find Kyogre, because the heavy rainfalls. But yeah, I thought this would be a cool idea. I don't know if in execution this is gonna be all that great, but I couldn't really put a shot in there of like the energy going up from Sootopolis City. So right now an energy beam is just blasting from the Cave of Origin, I think it is called, in Sootopolis City. So now let's go over to Route 127 and search for the power of the ocean. By the way, ignore the party that I have with me. Yes, I have a Salamence with me and the Ludicolo for this section. I also don't remember where this was until I was like, wait, I thought it was either here or in another location. Turns out the other location was correct. But I have a full team with me, but a lot of those Pokemon cannot really be on the team. And also, it's just easier to record it like this. Up. It's up here. I also did this off of memory, because when I started this and I went over to Moss Deep City, my first thought was like, oh my god, where the hell am I supposed to go? I don't know the actual location, but I found it easily enough, so. If it wasn't here, by the way, I wouldn't have no idea. Here we go, the Marine Cave. Repel doesn't matter. There's only one Pokemon in here. And here we go, the Team V. What? Where's the sound? Why do I not have sound? What kind of stupid ass shit is this? Oh my god, I am so sorry for no sound. I don't think that happens throughout the video. But, oh boy. I can't do anything now. I'm kind of trapped. Oh no. I'm sorry for no sound. Maybe I'll edit in sound in the background. Like the background noise. Maybe I could find a clip of that and just like edit it in. For me, there's no sound at the moment. But maybe I could grab the video file and use the sound from that video file so that you guys have sound. But I don't have sound. So at least one of us has sound. I just don't have sound. Kyogre. I don't know if it's gonna go. How did this happen? But is my question. Because I did have the sound in there. By the way, this is the Weather Institute guy who's talking about the fact that I have to hop on top of the back of Kyogre and that the suit will be able to withstand whatever's gonna come next. And also, I think I have to put in the blue orb. I'm totally now spaced out because I don't have any sound. And I hope that's not gonna be for the rest of the video, because otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be angry. It's a giant. This always looked kind of stupid to me. But whatever, you know. I also feel like this idiot should be way bigger. Man, I hope I have the... I do have the audio files if need be. Like, I have the video file, so I can just take that and take the audio and put it under there. So, you guys will hear stuff. I will most certainly not. Sadly not. This makes recording this a little bit annoying. Anyway, by the way, I'm gonna one-shot this idiot with one Pokemon. However, I am also here right now with Wally. No, wait. No, wait. That actually doesn't make sense. I'm not here with Wally. No, cut that out. I can't cut that out. Dang it! Anyway, the team that you see down there is the order in which I use the team. So I also needed to make sure that all of this... the battle effects were not turned on. But I will use Venusaur first, who gets knocked out by Primal Kyogre. Then send in Ludicolo, who will get knocked out by Primal Kyogre. Dragonite actually gets up a couple of Dragon Dances and is able to dodge and stuff. Land a powerful Thunder Fist, but then gets knocked out. And finally we have Electivire before Sceptile joins in. But Electivire does some damage as well to Kyogre. And finally, Sceptile Mega Evolves and calms Kyogre down enough. And Salamis is here specifically so I can fly. Man, I hate this without sound. I need the sound. I need to find the sound clip. Oh, this is editing. This is gonna be hell. Not a big fan of this. So the sound will come back when we are done with the... I wonder if, like, the sound is gone for, like, the rest of the video. Because that's what I'm now worried about. Like, for the rest of the video, I won't have any sound. And I don't really want to do anything to go against it. You know what? I'm just actually going to look it up. Here's Delta 4. This is the... Oh, yeah. There's no sound for the rest of the video. Fuck! What about Delta 3? Do you have sound? Nope. Delta 3 also doesn't have sound. Delta 2, maybe? How did I mute both video files? Delta 1? Delta 1 has sound. Yeah. Okay. I can use the sound clip for Delta 1 in order to get this done. Mega Evolve, by the way. Sceptile Standby for Battle. Beyond Evolution, Mega Evolve, and all that crap. Sorry. But I have the audio for Delta from... Like, I exported the video files as Delta 1, Delta 2, Delta 3, and Delta 4 as I was editing. Delta 1 is basically the whole of this combined. All of the 3DS footage. And by Primal Kyogre. Goodbye, good sir. But you're not fully out of audio because, well, we have Emerald to save us. Anyway, the thing is now going to be starting to crash down and I need to escape. Very convenient that they have placed a hole for me to get out of. So let's get back to Emerald and the Weather Institute. There we go. Sound! Sound, boys! We have sound! Oh, you love to hear it. You love to hear it. Alright, Salamence, take me back to Weather Institute so I can get the next location. Why am I standing still? Alright. Why am I going in there? Oh, my team was dead. Right, I forgot. Kyogre actually wrecked me by hitting, like, multiple Shearcolds, and I have a level 50 Ludicolo and Salamence, because this is the save file from the Battle Frontier recording way back in the day. Also, it is actually fun that, it's been about, like, 6 years since, you know, I've seen May, I guess you could say, or something like that, somewhere around that number, but with the 3D models, it actually looks like they've aged up. That's actually pretty funny. But I thought this was a fun thing to do, and I hope you guys are enjoying this messiness. Here we go. Track weather patterns. There's a drought in Route 116, and I got the location of this 100% wrong, and then I got it right, because I was like, no, you dummy, because I knew where this was. But I forgot, and then I remembered. It was like, no, it was over there. Alright, time to head over to Route 116, and editing this thing. This is only one video, by the way. This took me a lot of time to set up, by the way. I had to beat Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and I had to beat Alpha Sapphire completely, because the beginning portion that you see and the ending portion that you'll see is only from Alpha Sapphire. But I had to beat that whole game. And then I learned that I chose the wrong starter. I went instinctively with Sceptile, which was the dumbest thing I could do. So I had to replay the game from the beginning in order to pick Torchic, because that was the starter I picked in Pokemon Shadows, so that May has a Mega Swampert instead of a Mega Blaziken, like I kind of wish that she had. But so a lot of work went into this. This is the only game where work did not go into it. Alright, time for silence again, boys. Time for silence again. Nope, not yet, because Terra gave us this little room. Why doesn't Kyogre get like a room like this? I like this little room. There we go, sound's gone. Now for today's festivities, we have chosen Dunfan, Gliscor, Gigalith, Shiny Gyarados, Mega Blaziken, and once again Salamence. Salamence is actually the only continuing one. He's in both, because I need to fly, and it's canonically the only Pokemon I own that still knows fly. Alright, now I got the Magma Suit. And now the Weather Institute guy will talk to me, tell me that the Groudon also wants me to ride with him, I guess you could say, and take him deeper into the cave in order to be able to battle against the Primal Groudon and calm him down. Because that is the point, by the way. I am not here to win, because it's still a legendary Pokemon, and in my opinion, these things are supposed to be OP. So I can't win. However, what I can do is weaken it, and weaken it enough so that the primal stuff fucks off, and then, you know, they can regain control. But yeah, I want to leap on the back and take Groudon into the cave so I can beat it. And I used Donphan Gliscor. Gigalith actually was the one who did, like, Gliscor did some damage. Also, it was very annoying to do this stuff, because I was thinking, like, alright, look, man, Politoed is easily gonna be part of this squad. Floatzel will make its triumphant return. Turns out, I forgot about the ability, and I was like, I can't use any of these stupid Pokemon. So I had to think of something else, so I came up with, like, a bunch of ground types, but I still wanted to have some, like, you know, I don't have a lot of ground types now I think about it, so I chose Gigalith as a rock type, being able to tank some fire moves potentially. And also, we have Gyarados here, because why wouldn't Gyarados be here? And finally, we also have Blaziken, because Mega Blaziken is the one that calms Groudon down. So much stuff I have to explain. And I can't write scripts. Alright, here's the squad. As you can see, I needed this sequence specifically for the video, because I would not have known what team it was in order to put the team down there. But it's very nice to see the team down there. Here we go. Let us watch this awesome stuff, which I couldn't watch with Kyogre because I had to see if I ever had audio footage of this. And I do, so that's cool. I know how I'm gonna, like, get the audio that I need. It's just so annoying. Like, the beginning part with like May is untouched, but then for some reason when we get to this portion, like this part, it's just horrible. And I actually did not look at the end. I just looked at the Groudon stuff, and during the Groudon stuff, they're awesome. By the way, this also reminded me of like the Oath Stone from like God of War Ascension, which that game is. I wouldn't say the worst God of War game, because Ragnarok is something that I don't like, but it's like down there. Definitely, for sure. Oh my god, Primal Groudon looks so cool, and it's finally a fire type. Like, Groudon gets such a huge buff, and Kyogre gets nothing. Because, like, it gets, like, Super Water, which causes fire moves to not work, but if you use a fire move on a Kyogre, it still doesn't really work. Now, think about it. Blaze can stand by for battle, and also everyone else. But, Groudon is 4 times weak to water, and thanks to this ability, water doesn't work at all. Anyway, Blaziken beyond Mega Evolution. Mega Evolve! But, like, it still just doesn't work, which I think is just funny. So, Groudon has, like, an actual immunity that should be a 4 times weakness that you just can't get rid of. Because the only way to get rid of Desolate Land is with the, Primal ability or Rayquaza's Mega ability. And there you go. We are done as well. Now we can go to the ending portion. Which, actually, I did some cool editing here, which, hopefully you guys get to see, but... Or, like, you guys get to see that, though, don't worry about it. But, like, I did some really cool editing. So now that we are done with this, we have to escape. And, I thought this would be a cool thing. Look at this. Look at the way that I edited this. I would like to pat myself on the back here. Here we go. Because on one half is, like, the sea from Kyogre. And on the other side is the sun from, Groudon. So I did the split thing. I'm happy with the split thing. And there you go. The Primal prequel is now officially done. Kind of. And now we get to the finale part. And still no sound. Dang it. I don't know. Like, it went wrong with Delta 2. That is where it just fucked up completely. Which annoys me a lot. But when I exported Delta 2, that video file, something went wrong. Now I can't hear anything, so for me it's just a frozen screen right now. Norman? Sorry, I know you're watching your show, but... What is it? What's up? You do remember that we planned to go watch the meteor shower in Moss Deep. About that, I've been meaning to tell you, but... And now we wait again. It looks like I'm going to have to be at the gym that day. Wow, very convenient. Dad just doesn't want to go on a date with Mum. Oh, well, work is work, I suppose. I'm sorry, honey. He's not. It's fine. No, really, it's fine. You see that? It's fine! But what should we do with the tickets we bought? By the way, when a woman says it's fine, it's never fine. That's true. We already paid for them, so... What should we do with the tickets? And then, ooh... the screen turns darker and we have ominous music in the background that I can't hear. And the Delta logo. Ooh... The Delta episode will start next time. So I'm just going to do the outro right now so I can actually get done with that. So thank you all so very much for watching. When we come back next time, we will be doing the... we will actually start the Delta episode. But with that being said, if you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new, if not already. Turn on notifications. Don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel. Link in the description. Or the APR channel. Link in the description at the end of the video. And I'll see you next time. Bye!